Crink might have a funny ring to it, but I guarantee you, to US and Western officials, this is no laughing matter. Short for China, Russia, Iran, and North Korea. These are four of the most sanctioned countries that have ever existed. And what we've seen after the Ukraine war is increasing partnership, collaboration, collusion, and they're figuring out ways how to get around sanctions, to cooperate, work with one another in ways that the US and the West cannot touch.
I know that North Korea has been accused of using cryptocurrency as a way of getting around some international safeguards. How does cooperation between these four nations help them avoid Western sanctions?
What we're seeing is a common market of autocracies, as one expert told me. We're seeing a swap of, say, soldiers going in one direction, in this case, North Korea, in return, assistance for spy satellite program from Russia. We're seeing oil bartered for assistance on missiles. So these are things that don't have to pass through a US bank, international bank that uses dollars that can be tracked by sanctions enforcers, but in fact are sort of ad hoc deals. What does one nation need, and what are they willing to exchange it for another nation? And again, these are four countries that need one another on many levels because the sanctions block many regular avenues of commerce from them.
And Tim, you and your team's reporting is so eye-opening, and you mentioned troops. We know North Korea helped Russia's effort in Ukraine. If President Trump was able to somehow broker a peace deal between Ukraine and Russia, what impact might it have on Crink and its cooperation?
It has a huge potential to halt, perhaps even break apart this four-way alliance, quasi-alliance. And the reason is the Ukraine war really brought them together. China, Iran, North Korea have been huge providers of help to Russia's war efforts. And this is the catalyzing event. So if somehow Trump's foreign policy is able to dislodge this or end the war, bring an end to fighting, the main reason for these countries to partner up would fade. Now, I think the question is, if we don't see some type of diplomacy, this could trigger an unintentional, further deepening of ties between the four. If they're further sanctioned, if they feel targeted, because what really unifies them, there's no common across the four countries.